This is what isolation does. Isolation does.
I asked you guys on Facebook if anyone was interested in like quarantine baking recipes. Oh my goodness, astounding numbers. And by astounding numbers, I mean my grandmother. So this video is dedicated to you, although it's kind of not, because you hate Boston cream. You know, it's whatever. I also got a comment that said I should do more box cake recipes. The whole purpose of my quarantine caking videos is hopefully just to be able to make a really delicious cake from things that are in your pantry. Today we're going to make one of my favorite flavors ever. We're gonna make a Boston cream pie. I'm going to be using box cake mix and I'm just gonna schnazz it and spaz it up. Now if you haven't done so, go ahead and subscribe. Press on the notification bell and let's get started. Here is the box cake mix that I'm going to be using, this Duncan Hines Classic Yellow. The thing about the Classic Yellow is that it does have a somewhat home style flavor to it, which is very useful for this Boston cream pie. So in this box cake, instead of adding water like the box says, we're going to add whole milk. Then you're going to do your eggs. You can do a little bit of vanilla extract as well. And then instead of oil, we're going to add in melted butter. And this is really going to give it that homey, grandma kind of made a slamming cake type of feel. So now I'm going to put that into my cake pan. I have a piece of parchment on the bottom and I have it sprayed with nonstick spray along the sides. I'm going to bake this for about 25 minutes or until the toothpick inserted comes out clean. And then I'm going to release my beautiful cake and then let it cool. Pastry cream is very similar to vanilla pudding. It's a custard, you know? It's a custard. Oh gosh, that was stiff. Don't worry, I'll fix that later. So to make our pastry cream, we are going to use an instant vanilla pudding. We're going to add some milk. I'm actually using almond milk just because it's what I have plenty of. I have plenty of almond milk, but you can use any type of milk that you would like. And then we're also going to add heavy cream, and I'm going to have all of the measurements in the description below for you guys. And you do want to whisk slowly because you want to allow the gelatin within the pudding to really set it up, and it's going to get thicker, but you definitely don't want to make like a whipped cream out of it before the gelatin has set up. You can use a hand beater if you would like, even an electric mixer, and then when it is ready, it's going to be yellow in color, it's going to be thick, and it's going to be delicious. I definitely recommend adding vanilla extract to this so that you get a really good vanilla flavor. Now Boston cream pie is topped with a chocolate ganache, but it's super shiny, and what usually brings in that shine is corn syrup. I'm not going to use any today because I don't have any, but you can also use honey. It just gives it a really nice glossy shiny look. It's totally not necessary. You're going to get a really great chocolate ganache regardless. And if you don't have heavy cream, you can use whole milk. It won't set up the same, but it'll be more like a fudge, which is always still good anyway. I made my chocolate ganache by adding some chocolate chips and some heavy whipping cream in a bowl, and I put that in the microwave for about 1.5 minutes, and I'm just going to stir until that ganache becomes shiny and rich in color and completely smooth. Doesn't it look like something that you could just put on your skin and get all of the minerals and vitamins from out of it? Okay, so here is my cake. I'm so excited about this. I made a nice tall cake because I wanted a 3-layer kind of small tall cake. It's actually a 5-inch cake pan that I'm using. Well, it's actually from a rice cooker, but I've turned it into a cake pan. So I'm going to carefully cut my cake into 3 slices. Of course, typically Boston cream pie just has 2 slices, so you could do whatever you would like, whatever makes you happy, honey. Okay. Wait. I didn't even know that was in there, but we're just gonna let that go. So now I'm going to douse my cake with some simple syrup that is equal parts of water and sugar that was heated up. I do have a video on that if you're interested. And then I'm going to add my pastry cream, and at this point it tastes like a really good vanilla whipped cream that's got some body and density to it. I guess the word is density, huh? Smear that on there. I like a lot of pastry cream. If I had made more, oh yeah, we would have had a hard time cutting into this cake because that pastry cream would have been spilling over. It would have been a happy spillage. I would have been very pleased about the situation that I was in. So now I'm going to put on my next cake layer and do the exact same thing. And Boston cream pies also, if you have never seen them before, they're always served naked. And by naked, I mean there's no frosting or any type of situation covering the outside of the cake. It's purely layerage and filling and chocolate. So that makes it so convenient and easy for anyone to do if you just want a really good cake dessert. Oh, chocolate ganache, I see you standing there. Many times people like to drizzle it over the cake, but I actually just wanted to keep it on the very top. This is a little trick that I know people use in commercials to make their cakes look like they're just overwhelmed with filling, but they're actually not. You just pipe a little bit of that pastry cream or frosting, whatever it is, on the outside. And that is how to make a very simple Boston cream pie. You can top yours with sprinkles like I did for a little springtime festive fun, and then let it chill for at least 30 minutes if you could wait that long. That's why I said 30 minutes and not an hour. Couture in a Boston cream pie. Bye guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more recipes like this one, just quick and easy stuff that you may have around in your house, let me know by liking the video. There's a lot of cars going by. Where are you guys going? But I do have a quick Cakenista comment. So Aliyah Jabbar asks on my whipped cream video, if I wanted to make this chocolate, basically how would I do that? And the answer to that is you would simply add a couple of tablespoons of cocoa powder, and instead of that vanilla pudding mix, you would just swap that out for chocolate. Simply. I actually did this before, and I filmed it, but I didn't make it into a video. I wasn't sure if anybody was actually going to be interested in it and going to want to watch it. I don't know, maybe I'll upload it anyway. So that's how you make chocolate whipped cream that is stabilized. Of course, you could fill the cake with it. The only thing that you don't want to do, like any buttercream, is leave it out in the heat all types of crazy long, because then that will be a sad situation, and no stabilization could fix that. I hope that answers your question. Thank you so much for commenting, and if you would like to be featured in the next video, all you have to do is comment down below. At the end of your comment, just put hashtag Cakenista comments. What are you baking at home? Go on me now. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, Cakenistas.